Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is a T1 Heavy. It's an American Tier 5 heavy tank. The map is Redshire. There's 2 enemy SPGs. I'm probably going to stay in the center of the map and hide. I've got a quick reload time, but it is a Tier 7 game, and I am near the bottom, so I don't expect to do that well. I'm going to try and keep my distance from the enemy, and it's a big tank, so I really can't hide anywhere.
Acquired. Where'd they go?
I'm sure he's gone now. I'd rather go after known enemies than wait for someone else to show up. Nice.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Hope nobody's here. Well, he's dead.
Permission to engage. Penetration.
The aim isn't that good right now.
Enemy is hit.
Because,
Where'd they go?
you know, I don't have the best crew. And we're all shooting at this guy.
Enemy armor is hit.
I think there's another tank there. Okay, so that tank is still alive. Otherwise, we'd see his dead tank over here. I wonder where he went. Oh, that could be him right there.
Ready to fire. Target lost.
Okay, I see, I think where every tank is except for the artillery. But I'm not very fast, so I don't think I'm going to be able to locate the artillery.
Ready to fire. Penetration.
Nice.
Got him.
Finally, 2 kills. That artillery's got to be pretty far. I'm sure we won't find him. We'll probably cap before he's located. It's a race. No luck.
Target acquired. I don't see the target.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so I think I need a better crew, or at least a better gunner. The aim is not very good with the gunner. See how he did. Got number 3. Pretty low for damage, but it got number 3 for experience, and that's what matters to me. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, I will be able to get a better engine, and the better engine is going to make a difference. It's going to make it better going up hills and things like that. And I think I'm going to pay for the gunner. Oh, there's 2 gunners. That means I gotta pay for 2. Okay, so I'm gonna pay for that gunner, and I'm gonna pay for this gunner. The exact cost is like 40 to 50 cents, maybe 25 cents. I'm not sure the exact number. Maybe it's 80 cents. But maybe it's cheaper. I don't know. I'll work it out someday. Okay, so what you're going to notice is that their skills are somewhat low, right? He's got a while to go. You know, he's only at 90%. He's got a while to go to increase his skill. So what I can do is put these guys into my T-34. You know, I can do something like this: send the crew to the barracks, put them into a T-34 from the T1 Heavy, and play some games, and they'll increase a lot faster. So that's one of the things I can do. Let's take a quick look. This one, for example, he only needs 1 game to level up. I'm going to show you the difference. Okay, so we've got 1 gunner here, and let's go over here and we'll check out the other gunner. Oh, actually, his average experience is high. But he also gets the 50% bonus, and with the 50% bonus, it's going to make a big difference. So, and plus I'm going to get the double for the day. And I don't play this tank very often anymore. I used to play it a lot. And my average experience on this tank is probably lower than, I'm sorry, it's actually higher than what it's reported as, because I bought this tank, you know, the first 2 weeks I was playing World of Tanks, and I wasn't a very good player. So my scores are skewed. Okay, it's been a long time since I've had a heavy tank battle, and this is going to be it. With a premium tank, when you buy the composite rigid or whatever type of ammo is referred to as the gold round, the higher penetrating ammo. It's really worth it because this tank, it's very rare that I'm going to have 15 shots in one game. So you can buy the expensive rounds and keep them for a long time and use them when you need them. Hopefully I'll do well.
Time to roll out.
Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played a heavy tank like this and this tank. 13.6-second reload time. We're going to get some good training for my crew. I got hit by artillery.
Enemy armor is hit. The radio man is down. We can only signal.
Oh, he hit me
nearby
again.
vehicles. The turret ring is damaged. We can barely turn it. Critical hit. We didn't penetrate their armor.
So there's also an unspotted tank back there who's hitting me.
Gotcha. Vision device is damaged. We didn't penetrate their armor.
I hope he kills that artillery. Good. He hit me too many times.
That one bounced.
Nice.
Penetration.
Well, I missed. Missed a key shot. Ooh,
This vehicle is hacked.
that really sucks. That really sucked. Well, I hope that the crew trains well. The crew right now is in the T110E5. Yeah, I don't think I have a T32 crew anymore. If I do return the crew, I think it comes from, yeah. They got to be retrained, so. So what I could do with this T32, He doesn't have a crew. I could just move anybody in, right? Get a new gunner. And start training some new guys. Yeah, so get into a game like so. Let's see if I can upgrade anything. Nope. And some of these guys will benefit from the double bonus. I really need to pay... Here's what's going to happen. In a week, his crew is going to return, and I'm going to have to retrain him. Which means I'd have to pay twice this week for the crew. So I'm going to have to think about whether or not I'm going to pay to get those guys at 100% or not. And there's a good chance I'm going to do it. And I'm going to take the crew that was here and make them commanders on the other vehicles. But I have to analyze all of my tanks in order to see where's the best way to optimize them so that I've got, you know, the commanders. You want the commander to have 5 or 6 skills. And the gunner, you want to have 3 skills. And the loader, you could probably get by with 1 skill. The radio operator, 2 skills. The driver could have any number of skills, easily 4 or 5. And the other issue is we don't know what's going to happen with domination. We don't know if we're going to be able to play in a month or 2 or what. And we'll have to wait and see what happens, and that's where the crew's coming from ultimately. I don't want to pay twice. So I'm going to wait until domination is over before I decide what to do with those crews. Okay, so I have a 9.6 second reload time. I'm going to go into town. I'm a tier 8 in a tier 10 battle. It's going to be a difficult battle for me. You know what? Maybe I could go after those SPGs. I know how to do it. It is very difficult and very dangerous, but I could give it a shot. I'm going to come up here so I can spot while I am headed towards the town. Looks like we got another guy who's spotting in the middle field. So we shouldn't be doing too bad. Obviously there's a tank right there, so we know we've got a camper. Took some hits. I don't have a lot of backup on my side. We got way too many... Oh, these guys are idiots. We got way too many tanks on the west side. And it's going to hurt our team.
Target acquired. Target immobilized. Permission to engage. Penetration. Where'd they go? Ready to fire. Enemy armor is damaged. I don't see the target.
Okay, so there's a tank in my way. I won't be able to make it through.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
And I was obviously spotted, and he wasn't. Obviously, when I fired, I probably respotted myself. I don't care. In order to go kill the SPGs, I would have had to defeat that tank, and he was in the way. T-34 lost. Okay. These guys are from the T1 Heavy. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send... Oh, no, I'm going to go to the T1 Heavy. I'm going to bring my crew back. I want them to train, so I'm going to pay for the Tank Academy. You usually want to do it when they have discounts, and they do discounts occasionally, but you got to wait till Friday to get the announcement. Okay, so we'll go back to T-34. We will return the crew from the T-1 Heavy. And these guys are going to train. Oh, you know what? I missed one. This one right here. The driver. Okay, everything looks correct. We go back to the T-34. We're going to bring them back in. I often track these numbers to see how they're doing, but we're just going to look at the driver. He's at 34%. We're going to see how far up it goes. Ideally, I want to get it up to 80%. And then let the T1 Heavy finish it off. Long wait. One of the things I recommend, if you have premium tanks, get a bunch of crew, train them to, just train people to get them to like 50% or 75% or whatever you feel comfortable with, and then leave them in your barracks so that when you get a new tank, you can get those people and put them into your lower tier tanks fully trained. Better way to go. Okay, it's a tier 10 game. I got a tier 8 tank. This does have a very strong gun, and it's got great turret armor. The hull armor is not that great. It has a tier 10 gun on it. I'm going to head north.
Let's go.
Hope that nobody spots me. A spotter could easily go to the midfield from the enemy team and spot us. Okay, we've got a spotter that's going out. But what he doesn't realize is the tanks that he's spotting are out of range. So we can't hit them. So it wasn't very useful, what he did. What he should have done is hid in a bush. It would have been much better. Would have given us a chance to mobilize and find those targets. So right now I'm going to stay low in the low areas. If I make it to the town, I'm going to stay behind the buildings. We got a lot of tanks going up on the hill. I'm not going to be the first one there. So I'm just going to be sitting behind people.
Target acquired. Enemy is hit.
Nice.
Target lost.
I will shoot at him. Oh, he's dead now.
Target acquired. Lost to track. Enemy armor is hit.
Gotta watch out for artillery, so I'm gonna zigzag as I leave. I got hit by an E50. Oh, they're hitting me. So I want to head down as low as possible.
I don't see the target.
We'll try again. Go into that low area.
The engine is smoking.
That really sucks.
Bail out.
Okay.
This vehicle has had it.
Nothing I can do. An unspotted tank shot me. You want to do your best to help the team, and you get more experience if you're close to the enemy. If your allies are in front of you, you get less experience. It's just a fact. This has 198, 320. Let's see his gun. I can't see it. 198, 320, and his is 248, 400. Oh, so the T-34 has a much more powerful gun than the T-32. Gonna get into another game. Now keep in mind, his crew is a crew that I created so that I can train. The crew for the T-33 is in my T-110E5 for domination, and they're going to be there for the next week. I'm going to go to the east side because I have a long reload time, and I don't want to get flanked. On the west side, you could get flanked easily. And it's a high-tier game, and I don't have a high-penetrating gun. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to the west side just for the hell of it. I'll just be more careful. I don't want to cross over in front of all of my allies and then have them follow me.
Move out.
Unfortunately, that's what happens, so... There's too many lemmings. Play follow the leader. So there's a T-110E5 in front of me. And I do like that tank. I've been playing it on domination. The IS-7 is, I think, the tank that comes after the STI, so I've already researched it. I just haven't purchased it yet. It's a good chance for me to check it out. I do plan on purchasing it very soon. They're all a bunch of chickens, so they always go to the upper level. As you can see, someone has already shot, which means there is someone on the lower level here already. Got to be very careful. But I didn't take any damage, so I'm not going to worry about it. And whoever shot at me is still hidden. So I didn't see him. He must have pulled back. He's probably a good player. Unless they have a spotter somewhere that we don't know about. That's the other possibility.
Target acquired. They're knocked out.
Well, we control this area. That's cool.
Target acquired.
Late shot. I'm sorry, I shot actually too early.
Where'd they go?
Oh, there's the bad boy. Okay, there's 3 of us. I think we should overrun him. Which it looks like they're going to try and do. Oh, there's another guy there, too.
Target acquired.
Well, that's not good.
Let's find another target. They killed our driver. We're covering his position, but not very well.
Yeah, why don't you just hide behind me, you idiot?
Let's go.
What an idiot. You see what that idiot did?
Get out.
You know, I didn't want to go any further, and he's right on my butt, and I couldn't retreat. The guy's a jerk. You don't want to play with people like him. I could tell that he was an idiot. He was way too close to me for too much of that game. Okay, so on Malinovka, our team won. Even though I didn't do too well. Okay, so let's check out the crew. This guy, I thought he was at like 30-something%. Now it says 43%. So he really jumped up. We're going to put the crew back into the T1 Heavy. I'm going to have to pay for these guys to be at 100% so that they can train. So what you can do is you can just go here and recruit new people. This guy was a Chaffee. You know, just hit recruit loader and you pay the gold amount to get them to 100% and then play a bunch of games and they'll train very quickly. You know, in one day you'll get them up to 50, 60, 70%. Some of these tanks, all these tanks here I can't play because the crews are occupied in other tanks. And the STI, this is one of the tanks I'm holding on to because, oh, it's the IS-4 that comes next. Because of the campaign missions. See if there's anything here that's useful. I'll probably get rid of the coated optics, get something better. The large caliber tank gun rammer would be really nice. I probably moved it to another tank because I don't play this tank very much anymore. Okay, so that's all I'm going to play right now. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.